sure will. If I go through with this battle, my actions
Welcome,
could very well turn
Kandorians.
out to be the catalyst that changes Roke's entire future.
We are playing
Just like what?
Last Hope.
Just thinking
And
about it
we're
makes me
here
shiver.
in a crossroads of Edge Maverick.
Are you saying you would just let Raimi die?
No! It's just, I have no idea what could happen as a result of my actions here. And that scares me.
Very well. I'll enter the tournament.
You're gonna fight, FaZe?
Yes. After all, our friend's life depends upon it. I'm sure you're familiar with the pain of losing people, Lemmel.
Yeah. I know all about that kind of pain, too. Losing friends is really, really difficult.
I freely admit I'm not fit to judge what's right or wrong here, but I refuse to just sit around feeling sorry about it. So I'm going to fight, for real. And whatever the outcome, I will take full responsibility for it.
FaZe.
Edge, the only reason I'm able to make a decision like this is because I've come so far studying you.
I don't know what happened to you that made you feel like this, Edge. But I do know, if you stand to lose something important because of your fear of the unknown, it's far more noble to push ahead, no matter how hard it is. Well, actually, I borrowed that
Rules
from
to-
Selena too.
A rule of thumb.
You told me that too, Bacchus, didn't you?
Did I say such a thing?
Similar to it, yeah.
You sure about this, Edge?
I am scared about what might happen. Frankly, I'd still rather just run away from it all. But the thought of losing Raimi scares me even more. I can't tell you how important she is to me. We grew up together. So yes, I'm sure.
Good luck. And don't forget, Edge, on the road you travel, your friends walk right alongside you.
Thanks.
I love how inspiring this is. Makes me wanna cry.
Challenger appears for a man who has already defeated 9 and has his freedom staked on the outcome. That challenger, Edge Maverick!
Sorry, I'm a little rusty, folks.
Eat this! Stampede slap! Rising blade!
Folks, this guy has nothing on me. Fine. It's a co-op mode. First aid. Yeah, there's a meter in this game, folks, that like if you do it the right way, it'll give you some stats like extra health or extra recovery, even XP additionally. Mind you, I lost it because, you know, too many hits, but it's whatever. I can get it back later. I love this game for a lot of reasons.
Hand over the remedy and the raw materials.
What are you talking about? Show me some proof.
Wait for it.
You gonna give him back or not? Answer me.
Fine, take it all. Just don't kill me. I only got my advance, but that's better than dying.
Advance? Did someone hire you to steal the remedy?
Yeah. Look, I don't even know who they are. All I know is they wanted to stop the distribution of the medicine. What the hell? This ain't no place for fancy folks.
Clear the way, under orders of the king.
Didn't I see you at the castle?
I am Laius Ward of the Royal Knights. You are Master Edge Maverick, yes? Take him away.
Sir!
You may leave the rest to us.
Thank you. By the way, the Marauder said he was hired by someone. I don't mean to interfere in your affairs, but you may want to investigate that.
What? You managed to get that much out of him? No wonder one of the Sacred Wings calls you her companion. Plebeians such as us can't hold a candle to you.
No, I haven't done anything.
No need for humility. We sallied forth to the Colosseum upon reports that the Black Eagle was holed up within. But we did not expect that you would arrive so much earlier than us.
On top of the fact that,
Please
you
accept
know,
my apologies. I shouldn't have been so impertinent.
knocked the crap out of him.
apologize. What is a knight to do when a hero expresses regret to him?
Hero?
Many throughout the kingdom suffer from stone sickness this very moment. Your actions have saved them, as well as all those that may yet fall ill from the disease. Those are truly actions befitting a hero. I am certain His Majesty, our king, would say the same.
Here's the medicine. Take it, please!
I have been ordered to provide you the remedy with utmost priority, Master Edge.
I see. Thank you very much.
Show your respect to this valiant warrior.
What?
This man recovered the sickness remedy not only for his friend, but for the kingdom as well. He is a true hero.
See, let's just put it this way. Earlier in the game, this guy went through a situation that he himself accidentally did, and he regrets it. And that's why he's acting the way he is.
Really?
He regret it,
Please stop.
and it scared
I
him.
didn't mean to do anything here. All I wanted was to save Raymond.
Bro, that's the definition of heroism. Even if it's something like that, dude, it's a form of heroism. As small it made a big ripple, and I'm pretty sure that scares him even more.
What's this?
Yeah.
She's squishy again. Riri was like a rock, but now she's back to squishy, Kay?
Has she recovered?
Yes. Folks, this is where a big
Raimi,
like thing is gonna hit him
Did something
like a meteor.
bad happen to you?
What are you talking about? Not at all. Nothing bad. But now that you're better,
I see. Sarah? Yes, I'm traveling along with your friends now. I'm very happy that you're doing well. By the way, how is it that you recovered? Wait a second. What do you mean by that? Ray Ray got all better because of the medicine. Okay?
No, it activated after the medicine.
Yes, the remedy does cure stone sickness, of course. But the problem is, it doesn't usually happen this quickly.
What you say is true.
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you're well too. I don't like to see anyone turn to stone. It's just, what would you call it? Curiosity? Everything about your sickness was very unusual, from the short incubation period to how slowly it progressed. So I was just a little curious, that's all. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't upset you. No, it's okay. I suppose keeping secrets isn't the best idea.
Raimi?
Edge, I'm sorry. I'd hoped I could just keep all this to myself forever.
Dum dum
What are you talking
dum.
about?
Let me guess. Does this have something to do with the mark that showed up on your neck a moment ago?
So, you have seen it. All right. I guess I'll explain everything. Our homeworld, Earth, suffered radiation contamination on a massive scale, making it uninhabitable for normal humans. Scientists performed endless experiments looking for some way, any way, to adapt us to the severe environment. One of those experiments was called Project Hope. It was a plan to create a race of superhumans, able to thrive under the harshest conditions imaginable.
Yeah, pretty sure they're
Earth
still
was once
doing
home
stuff
to an
like that
ancient
now.
race with
No
extraordinary
doubt.
survival abilities. Using their DNA, some special children were born, the Seeds of Hope. They possessed supernormal abilities, but the experiment produced only 3 successes. I happen to be one of them. The second is Crow.
Crow?
And the third one... The third one is you, Edge.
Me?
Normally, our bodies are no different from those of natural humans. But when we're faced with crises or when we experience strong emotions, the crests on our bodies activate and we gain access to supernormal powers. Hasn't it ever happened to you, Edge?
Yep.
Now that you mention it,
My capacity for adaptation is especially strong. Whatever environment or disease I come in contact with, my body adjusts to it on its own. The reason my incubation period was so fast and the progress of the disease was so slow is because my body was attempting to adapt. And the reason the remedy cured me so quickly is because those powers of adaptation stimulated the healing process. Remember what I said to
Like
you
I said,
before, Edge?
the cure
With something like this
activated her
couldn't
power.
Even if the entire world fell to an incurable pandemic, I alone would survive. That's what it means to be one of the Seeds of Hope. We aren't normal human beings.
Yeah, it's a.
And this ancient race of people are the Mua? When the Cardionon said, direct descendants of the Mua, that's what he was talking about.
Yes. sorry, but I'm afraid I have no idea what you all are talking about. But I can tell that it probably wasn't something I should have brought up lightly. I'm terribly sorry.
Not at all. It was kind of relieving, actually.
I don't really get it either, Kay. But Ray Ray, you're still Ray Ray, right? You're still the Ray Ray we've been with all along, right? That's all that matters, Kay. I didn't know what to do when you were saying all those weird things, Kay.
Edge, Rainy, you're both my friends, and that's all that matters. From the moment you saved me to the very end.
Mary.
I have nothing particular to say either. It remains a fact, after all, that meeting you two has brought warmth to my cold steel body.
Why, you almost seem bashful, Bacchus. I believe this is my cue to exit. I'd rather you not see my own bashful face, so I will say nothing.
Mind you, Bacchus is very deadpan, but even he expresses feelings just in his own deadpan kind of way. Almost comical.
Sleep tight, you two.
And as far as Edge, with the one that had the ears, he's just as bad, but less so.
No, that's not it. It's just, well, it's a bit of a shock. Seeds of hope. Huh.
That's what they called us. They were counting on us to bring hope and happiness to mankind, but I hate it. I hate what it's given me.
Raimi.
Back when I was little, some of my friends took me to play in one of the forbidden areas. We didn't think much of it. But we were contaminated, all of us. Irradiated so badly we had no hope. My friends all died in terrible pain from the contamination. But this power of mine, it just refused to let me die. The adults all blamed me, said it was my fault. She's a monster, they said. She's not human.
Raimi, stop.
Why the hell did you survive? You should have died like them, screaming in pain.
That's enough.
But then, Mom and Dad told me the truth. They told me, it's okay. You're going to bring happiness to us all. But how? Who could I possibly make happy? Someone like me. Someone who can live without a care in the world.
Raimi.
It's a love confession if I haven't seen one.
Raimi, you make me happy just by being alive. And I know Crow would say the same.
My power isn't anything special at all. But you're different. Everyone suffering from stone sickness here will get the medicine they need because of what you've done. So please, stop looking so sad. You can accomplish something. I know it. Don't worry. Take all the time you need. Sooner or later, the old Edge will come back. You've never done anything wrong.
Yeah, well, what do you expect, folks? Healing that fast? It had to tiger it out.
I do need more time. But thank you. I feel a little better.
What? The fact that you did something to help your friend? Come on, dude. You had to do it. Shoot, anybody in your position would have done it. Anybody worth his salt.
Don't think I'm going to get much sleep tonight.
Okay, so I don't remember what I was gonna do, but like I'm gonna go outside. Oh yeah, that's right. Go outside. And right here, here's another cutscene.
Huh?
Hey, man. Pretty nice show in the Coliseum. You sure were impressive, Mr. Hero.
I don't know. You think so? I think we can do better than that.
No kidding. Maybe he just had weak opponents.
Yeah, whatever you say. It was just a fluke, okay?
Hey, don't get smart with us. We know your little secret.
That sword of yours. It's not often you see a treasure like that. Blade like that with that kind of power. I'm impressed.
Anybody could have won with a sword like that, huh?
Why don't you get to the point?
Yeah, why don't we?
How about you hand that thing over? Just set it down and walk away. Unless you want to get hurt.
Really?
Get it.
The old cliche?
Plain old goons after my sword, huh? I guess they didn't notice the attacks I was using in the Coliseum. I
Apparently
didn't win
not.
that fight with the sword alone. These guys are the same, lusting for power beyond their means. Exactly the same. I knew it. Our very existence on an underdeveloped planet is dangerous interference.
Are you kidding me? There's it happens to everyone. Hell,
This
even
sword
on
isn't
Earth,
nearly as
there are people
powerful
like
as you
that.
think.
Your
It's like a
commander is
toy
like that.
compared to antimatter.
What?
But I won't hand it over to someone who doesn't properly respect it. Got that?
Quit your babbling and give it over. Yeah.
You little bastard!
Who needs to pull a sword against a bunch of rank amateurs anyway?
Right?
Little.
Alright, that's it. You're gonna die, man!
Sure.
Fall 3 isn't going to be easy. Looks like I'm not getting out of this scot-free.
That's a shock.
Well, well, fate connects us, boy.
You're...
Muria Dionysus. Not that you need remember, of course.
No, thank you very much, Muria. This is the second time you've saved me.
I don't know about the Cardionon, but you don't seem like the sort that would have trouble with mere hooligans.
Well,
But that's beside the point. There's something I've been wanting to ask you, boy. I never imagined I'd run into you here, of all places. What luck.
and what is it you want to ask me?
I'm looking for someone.
Looking for someone?
Yes. And I thought you might have some idea of where I might find him. The man I seek was on a ship that looks much like yours.
What?
As I recall, he wore clothes much like yours as well.
I believe he's an Earthling, just like you. An Earthling with red hair. And I tell you this, boy, he will die by my hand.
Crow? Why would you want to?
Oh. So it's Crow, is it? The name of the man I'm going to kill. Tell me, boy, where can I find him?
I don't know. And I wouldn't tell you if I did.
Your eyes were so lifeless when you fought those thugs. Who would have guessed they could show such fire? But I honestly wonder, would you still look at me that way if you knew what the red-haired man did to me?
What did Crow do to you?
He killed my beloved. That wretched man destroyed my life.
Nonsense.
What makes you so sure, boy?
Because Crow's my best friend! Look, I may not be able to believe in myself right now, but I still believe in Crow! Crow would never do anything to hurt anyone! He's incapable of it!
I don't understand you. You believe in that man more than you believe in yourself? What are you saying?
Not just him. All of my friends. Right now, they're all I have to believe in.
No matter what you say, boy,
Sometimes you have to have something to believe in.
I've seen with my own eyes.
Isn't always easy, trust me.
I despise the red-haired man, and I will exact my revenge on him.
Miria!
Once my business on this planet is finished, I think I'll have to follow you. If you believe in this man so much, boy, then I have no doubt you'll eventually lead me to him.
I love how she's a busty elf. I feel like the animators decided to pull that crap all the time. And of course, there's always that...
Edge, bad news!
At this hour? What is it?
It's Sarah. She's like disappeared.
Oh, so Sarah's... What?
I love how there's a cat girl in this game too.
What in the...
And there's always a lolly.
It wasn't me, really. I mean, sure, sometimes I may drool a little, but still.
Mary,
She's like, I
How
swear!
about you, Raimi? Are you feeling better?
yes, I'll be fine.
It's like, sorry, impulse.
Sarah right now. Sari. She got kidnapped.
Forgive me. I should have had my anti-personnel sensors activated.
It's okay. Everyone was tired yesterday.
Speaking of everyone, where's FaZe?
He's out gathering information.
I suspect this involves the men who assaulted Miss Sarah.
Bacchus's instincts would seem to be accurate.
Did you find something?
Yes. The man who found this feather claims to have witnessed several people carrying Sarah away late last night. From his description, the perpetrators sound exactly like the men from last time.
What?
Raimi has recovered, but final authority now lies with you, Edge.
We have to find Sarah. She's one of us now.
Okay, here. I figured that was... I had an idea, but it looks like it's bearing fruit.
Huh? Nobody's around.
I'm going to look inside the tents. We owe these people so much. The least we could do is say hello. Is anybody here? Huh?
Apparently they left recently.
Lemon?
Nobody's here, Kay.
It appears they've all stepped out. We'll have to bid them a visit another time.
That's too bad. I wanted one of those cloaks too. You look dumb in it, but it would look good on me, Kay.
You really never stop, do you?
There's a lot of bickering there, but they do it in kind of jest. Like, they don't really mean anything that they're saying. They're just giving each other a hard time. It's actually kind of... Well, FaZe, was she there? No, unfortunately not. I see. Well, let's start stopping way back. I see. I suppose that would be best. Mind you, funny thing is, she's not really as young as she looks. See? I can ride a bunny. Boing, 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 boing. Alright, funny. Alright, folks. You'll love this because, you know, if you guys are all, like, any of you guys love, like, cuteness, these guys, I swear. If I ever wanted a mount in real life, it would be one of these little guys. Not only would be they would be full on adorable. I mean, look at them. Come on. Cute as buttons. Look at them. I'd devour that little squirt. Turn them into Hossam Pfeffer if they weren't so damn cute. Before you ask, folks, I'm joking. I wouldn't do it. Like I said, too cute. I never eat anything that dang cute. It ruins my appetite. It's like you look at you look at something so dang adorable. You look at them in the eye. You're sitting there going, "Damn it, there goes my appetite." Anyway. So let's get to the Purgatorium and then, well, let's see. See, that's the reason why we needed the bunny, because we couldn't cross this otherwise. Cute little bugger too, look at him. Boing, 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 boing. Okay, so there's another village right here, and I think this is in the other part that we need to go to, so. And, of course, there's gonna be a cutscene soon. Because I do remember this was one of the other places that I need to go. Okay, so. Yeah, I have to find it first, but I have to also do other things first. Okay, so these, and I love how in every MMO there's always that at least one of the few cliches out there. Like, for instance, in a lot of the MMOs there's always that there's a lolly, which is a little girl, you know, but then again, like little girl character, kind of, you know, like petite girl, right? In this one, there's two of them. One of them happens to be a major glutton. The other one is just like very, very, how can I say, stone face, I guess you could say. You can't really, I mean, she's very deadpan, honestly. But she is very enchanting in a lot of ways because she acts like a little girl. But I think if I remember correctly, she's like 15. And for some reason she did not, you know, age for some reason. I can't remember what her deal was. I mean, it might be because of some kind of tragedy, or maybe it was just something that she was born with. I can't remember. The cat girl, she was found at like a Area 59, 51 place kind of place, because apparently they went to this alternate reality, and they found her, and pretty much sparked kind of an arc for Edge, which is why everything is going down. You know, everything is hell. You know, he's always saying that I shouldn't get involved, and that's the reason, because those flashes that he was saying, oh, it's like they're all the same. Well, it's because he saw that someone was corrupted with some kind of like delusion of like great power, and he was responsible for it, and it wound up like basically taking out the whole world. But like I said, it really wasn't Earth. It was like an alternate reality kind of thing. You know, the whole space-time continuum kind of cliche. You know the one. You guys know the one I'm talking about. Some of you Trekkies know. I know there's a few Trekkies, Star Wars peoples. That whole cliche about the certain wormholes having like the ability to cross between dimensions, that kind of thing. Yeah, the parallel world kind of thing. You know, exactly. Some of you are thinking, parallel worlds. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, that's the Catgirl story. In a nutshell. Phase, well, that one's kind of very simple. He's what they call an Eldorian, and yeah, a lot of people would consider him like an elf kind of thing, but he's not really an elf. He's just an alien that looks like an elf. He helps, his people helped Earth establish a foothold on a like later planet, and basically was assigned to Raimi and Edge's party at first. They become fast friends, honestly, they do. And frankly, dude, having a friend like Edge and like Raimi on top of Phase, you're in good company, folks. I'll tell you. These guys are not only chipper, but they're really cool dudes, good people. Bacchus, I guess you could say he's one of those like mad scientists that went too far, and because of that he kind of went more android than anything. He went to like he went android, and he went android. I guess that's the best I can explain, is like he just did experiments and eventually made him like an android or a cyborg or whatever. And after that you see him at a place called the Carnion. They're, how can you say, think lizard people. And before any of you conspiracy theorists think, it's a cliche. It's a very big cliche. These Carnion are basically aliens that think to themselves, hey, we're superior, we have the right to do whatever the F we want. And they basically go around the universe trying to corrupt. Edge and the gang went to Carnion, their homeworld. Basically took them out. Everybody was taken out as far as the Cardignan goes. Like, they went into a warp zone. End story is they found Bacchus, they got him out because he was fully saying, yeah, I'm cool with, you know, watching these guys go into dead space, and as long as you guys get out. And everybody's like, yeah, you're coming with us, dude. So yeah, that's Bacchus, the big giant metal dude. You know, the deadpan guy. Okay. You pretty much got Edge's and Raimi's story roughly. They were born on Earth, like closer to the, like 100 years, probably 100 years from now. Like, that's the date really, and they're part of the some kind of military, and they have another friend called Crow. Obviously, that we're talking about that earlier. Crow, he's a commander, and you know, Edge is like Crow's rival and best friend. I swear, there's no doubt in my mind that Raimi wants to be with Edge. There's no doubt. I mean, after that little embrace they had, there's no doubt. Even Raimi knows it, but she's not, like, she's one of those cuties that, like, if it ever came to it, like, if Edge ever actually did kiss her, at first she'd probably slap him and knock him away. In that cute, like, anime kind of way. Yeah, that's pretty much everybody so far in the group. Yeah. Lemel, her story, I didn't get into her story. She is a summoner. She's able to summon basically a devil dog called Cerberus. Yeah, it's what you all folks think. It's what you guys think. It's I mean, it's a big dog from hell, you know. And her planet was going through a disease that, like, this planet basically is apparently gets stoned, literally stoned. It's a disease that literally stones you. That turns you into basically a statue, and then turns you to dust. So everybody was worried that they're gonna lose their friend because of Raimi, and you saw what would happen, you know, all that. And poor little Emil, she lost her grandfather to it, and you know, obviously it stung, because, you know, her grandfather was a sweet old man, like treated little Lemel like like it was a daughter, like. And of course, little Lemel, she's her actions are pretty much childlike in every way, and the only thing that the things that make her all that special is mostly because of the fact that she's a very tender little kid. I mean, yeah, I know she's like 15, but honestly, I can only see her as that little adorable little girl. I'm sorry, it's just the way I see it. So, yeah, that's pretty much the rough estimate of what all these characters do. Like, I hope I explained enough of them. And like my recommendation, if you ever want to play a good RPG, my recommendation, honestly, it's a great game. And plus there's more than just one of them, and all of them pretty much start similarly. Like, either the main characters are inhabitants of the they're inhabitants of the world that, you know, that starts off the whole kit and caboodle, or they're explorers from space, you know, crash land. I might even do other games so I can show it to you. Because so far, they either crash land or they just, you know, happen to be in the area, that kind of thing. And apparently their organization has these set of rules. I'm not gonna remember what they're called, but they're basically set of rules that you can't like directly interfere with their politics or anything like that. You can't, which actually kind of makes sense, because basically you come from the stars and they call it the Star Ocean, which honestly I agree with, because literally that's literally just a star, an ocean of stars, so that makes sense of why they call it that. They go around basically think of the organization that the Edge and Remy specifically, they are like I said before, they're military, but they're not like traditional military. They're just basically an exploration team. All they do, they basically go around searching space so they can find places where Earthlings can live, you know, without contamination, which explained what Remy was talking about earlier, about the whole, you know, the world being contaminated like crap. So basically their other thought process is, hey, you know what, if our planet is doomed anyway, why don't we just go into space, and we're gonna develop, you know, ways to go into space, deep space, and find colonies that we can put our people to. And that's what it is. That's what they do. They go around doing that. But because of that process, they find, you know, underdeveloped worlds, so they made like a certain set of rules that they cannot, and I repeat myself, cannot, they can't interfere with, like, things like politics, and they can't interfere with like virtually anything as far as anything at all. Like, they can't they can't rule over these people just because they have a higher, you know, technology. They basically say, if you have to interact with them, you know, don't let on you're from, you know, space. Act like they are. And they even have this thing, apparently, where they practically tell you to not interact with the people. And if you have to, it's only for survival. It's only for survival. You have, if you do, you know, there's a... There's only one or a few reasons why you should interact with the people, and minimum, you know. I'm just giving you guys the footnotes as far as these rules, and there are certain rules that I'm pretty sure I don't know of because they only loosely explain them. But in every single game I've ever played of this series, the Star Ocean series, which is like 4 or 5, and that's the ones I know of, that you go in and you fight, and basically the rules that I'm explaining they get violated crazily to the point where the main characters have, because of the fact that they had to survive certain things, they had to basically rework the rules. Mind you, I'm talking about the main characters, not the organization. They had to basically say, yeah, the rules are not helping right now. And a lot of the games put up the fact that, you know, not only did I, you know, alter certain things in this world, I kind of, in a way, kidnapped one of the, you know, because apparently in a lot of what the military put it up as, you kidnapped a resident of so-and-so planet. In reality, the so-and-so resident basically said, hey, I'm going to join you. I'm going to join you. You and me are friends now. And again, because of the rules, they interpret it as, hey, you just kidnapped someone from that planet and you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. But then again, the main character is like, hey, we violated so-and-so law, and the main character is like, yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Which is one of the things I love about this game. It's like, it's hilarious. Like, it's the ultimate game, honestly. It has all the factors that I feel like a game should have. Exploration. It has. I love the fact that you can explore dungeons. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. Anyway, folks, I'm on the way to the Praetorium, and I'm in the case. I could have made a few other ones. I mean, after all, I was riding a frickin' bunny. Literally a bunny. And yes, I just heard I heard a girl chuckle. Yes, folks, I'm losing my mind. Okay, so here's the map. And yeah, I'm doing dashes because it takes way too long to get to the places where I need to go normal running. Oh, I did pass it. Okay, cool. Just so I knew. Oh, there we go. Ah, here we go. I think this is it. Oh, I did not want to fight that thing. Yeah, there's other mechanics in this game, like mining and, you know, gathering, and yes, they give you a very small amount of money and or XP, which is experience points for any of you noobs.
Here you are.
And before you ask what a noob is, Google it. Yeah, Google it, because I'm not gonna have a conversation like that. And like I said, every character has their own specialty. Main character, Edge, he has speed, allowing you to get places. Mind you, I'm pretty sure this technique is like for everybody, but like, I don't know. I like everybody has their own little thing, and I'm pretty sure like Bacchus, he does mining. Like, I love having him as a miner. Get stuff. You get stuff for to make your equipment stronger, hell, make even better equipment. Okay, so there's a lot of dudes around here, and I don't want to fight them. Ah. Okay, so I'm gonna fight this last guy and then save. Ah, dang it. Okay, so this is how I just pushed the button, and basically this is how you do certain actions. Basically items, symbology, which is like their form of special attacks or magic, depending on which character you're using. And cures paralysis. Give it to Edge. You tick me off. Kick me. Yeah, I have attack that's called Stampede Slash, which is one of my specials because it's a good move when you're in a pickle. Basically, it's one of those moves where it just gives you breathing room. God dang. I can't. You do not hurt a little girl. That'll do ya. Shoryuken. See, that's what I'm talking about. There are board bonuses, which is the little sideboard on the side of the. Allowing you to get like XP. Yes, and apparently I got one that helps you with SP, which is spirit points, allowing you to do your special attacks more. So yeah, I got 20% more experience, which everyone gets, like everyone in the group, even the ones that aren't fighting in general. Yeah, you only have... Apparently, this game is so weird that it only gives you, like, a certain amount. Which, honestly, doesn't make a lick of sense to me, but... whatever. So, I'm gonna go right here. There's a save point. Yeah, these are save points. Yeah, they're like holographic save points. Yeah, this is me. I'm at the... All this is going down. Yeah, Purgatorium area. Like, it's a great game. It's well worth your time, folks. Anyway, before further ado, I gotta split, and please and thank you for your likes and subscribe. Please leave a comment a few times. Maybe you have an idea of what kind of game I could play again. Like, I'll put it under advisement. If you ever have any ideas, folks, and heck, even any ideas, I can make this better for you guys. Maybe put on some music if you guys into that. Please leave suggestions. I don't mind, because I would love to find a way to make this better. In fact, I'm considering it because I feel like I need to get better at this. Anyway, thank you for everything, folks. Thank you for watching. Like always, please be good, and if you can't be good, please be careful. Take care, huh?